Welcome back to the present. Before we get into the conversation, please like the video. Very important. Subscribe yet subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell. Strike a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell. The striker fear-mongering has begun. It's barely 2 weeks to the commencement of the new Premier League season, and I saw a clip yesterday sent to me by my friend where James, your EFC, was saying if Arsenal do not sign a striker of any sort, is going to rate the window a 3 over 10. Now, that's his personal opinion, which you don't really care. But the reason why I care a little bit is because when you make such pronouncements on the big platform on AFTV, it's disturbing. Just because you are soft spoken, you are eloquent, you have the appearance of a nerd, doesn't make you smart. Sounding smart is not necessarily make someone smart. You sound it doesn't make you smart. Reading out some statistics here and there doesn't mean those statistics are factually accurate. Statistics without the application of the right nuance and context are misleading and misinformation, in my personal opinion. I'm not saying discard statistics holistically. No, you have to apply the right context and nuances. If you go by the statistics, Casemiro is a better defensive midfielder than Ugarte. But watching the game, we know Casemiro's legs are gone. And Ugarte can still spring around like a spring chicken. So you can't be this silly. I get it, you have a personal preference and agendas, but don't misinform the Arsenal fans in large. Do not do it. Now, see, shouting, we need a striker, and what they are pointing to is Ivan Toney. They want Ivan Toney at all costs. Now, I'm not alleging anything. Are you guys receiving some kickbacks from his agent or from his PR team? Like I said, I'm not alleging anything. I'm just thinking out loud. Why are they so keen on Arsenal signing Ivan Toney or Gutierrez? These are the two strikers they want. Why are they so keen on both strikers? Why? Ivan Toney, as good as you guys are claiming he is, how come the top 6 clubs, none of the top 6 clubs in England are trying to get Ivan Toney into their team? In the last few hours, David just tweeted, Tottenham Hotspur are trying to get Solanke deal done. Man United look past Ivan Toney. Chelsea have looked past Ivan Toney. Arsenal are not keen on Ivan Toney. But yet, Arsenal fans, people like James and Paul and Robbie and his brother are keen on Ivan Toney. Why? Do you know more than these 6 clubs, their managers and their footballing technical what I call them, sporting directors? Do you know more than them? So Ivan Toney is so good that the top 6 clubs are looking past him. Gutierrez is so good that other clubs in Europe are not willing to pay his release clause. If these guys were this prolific, like you guys are claiming, not all Arsenal fans that these guys are claiming, Arsenal can pay the fee. Most other clubs can pay the fee, but they know those guys are not worth the fee because they are risky signings. I'm not saying Ivan Toney or Gutierrez are not good strikers. They are good strikers. They will not move the needle at Arsenal. That's the context. They are not better than what we have. You can disrespect Jesus as what you want. You can say Jesus has last year had an injury-ridden season, which is fair. But Kai Havertz came through. As much as you are maligning Kai Havertz, you're shouting it's not good enough, the numbers in second half of the season don't lie. The numbers don't lie. The performances don't lie. It might not be your personal cup of tea, but it's delivering for the manager. It's delivering for the team. That's what matters the most, not your personal or individualistic agendas that you have or reservations. No, objectively, Kai Havertz delivered last season. Second season, I'm hoping and we can see he's looking like he's going to actually topple what he delivered last season. So, regardless of your personal agenda, you cannot make clubs to make sentimental decisions. You cannot. Rating the window a 3 over 10 if Arsenal don't get a striker is your personal opinion. I shouldn't care about it, but that personal opinion is being said on a huge platform that's very influential. That's why I'm making this video, because I'm tired of people like James, Robbie's brother, who come on their big platform to just actually try to rile up fans, even though they do it in a subtle way. But they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. They do it subtly, but they know what they are doing. It's unfortunate. I'm not saying if a very prolific striker becomes available in the market, Arsenal should not consider it. Arsenal should do it, but not this decent strikers. They will not move the needle. They are not better than what we have. How should we go into the market and go bring players that are not better than what we have and pay exorbitant transfer fees and wages to these players, and they will not move the needle? They will not. We did not lose the league last season because of goals. No, actually, we broke our goal scoring record in the Premier League last season. We broke it. We scored more than the Invincibles. The reason why, in my personal opinion and objectively, we lost the league was games against Fulham and Aston Villa. Against Fulham at the Emirates, Zinchenko did the Zinchenko thing. Clumsiness cost us that game. We had a draw, and at the Craven Cottage, we're piss poor. That was not because of a striker. On the day, the whole team was piss poor. Against Aston Villa, right? Defensive clumsiness again from Zini. They scored a goal. We couldn't equalize. Not because we're creating a deluge of chances and Jesus was not taking them. We didn't create much chances that game. There are games that are just fine margins, right? So let's go by the logic of we need a productive striker, which I'm not against, but let's go by that logic. In 2006, that we lost in the final against Barca in the Champions League, we have one of the most prolific striker in the world in Thierry Henry. He missed two glaring chances that were one of the Champions League at that time. That's a prolific striker. Prolific striker still miss chances and miss goals. Let's stop this nonsense as if prolific strikers don't miss chances and goals. Now, the frequency at which they miss those goals are limited, and I get it. But the rubbish and the bad-fitted argument you guys are making these days is that we don't have so much prolific strikers in the market. We have decent strikers who are doing decently in Super League, like Gutierrez in Portuguese. I'm sorry, we've seen it from the Liverpool striker down Nunes that his exploits in the Portuguese league cannot be replicated in the English league. The English league is faster, it's tougher, the defenses are meaner. So the market is not littered with prolific strikers. So this call for Arsenal should go and get a striker is not making sense because we are competing for the league. We can't just get any striker. It has to be the right quality and the right type of striker. Until then, we keep our money. We're not going to go and get somebody that is not better than what we have in the team already. We're not doing that. If you don't rate Jesus, you don't rate Kai, it's your personal opinion. It doesn't change the objectivity that those guys are better than what you're shouting you should go and get. Ivan Toney. The same striker, no top six team again, is trying to get into their team. So make it make sense. The fear-mongering is just pathetic at this point. The advert for Ivan Toney and Gutierrez is coming pathetic. Is it sponsored? I would like to know if they are sponsored adverts. If Ishak was available, by all means, let's try and get him. But Newcastle will not deal. They're not interested in selling him. So what can we do? For me, Ishak is the only striker that can come into the Arsenal team and improve us exponentially. Any other striker, I don't say it. I'm not saying you shouldn't get an attacking player. I'm sure I'm looking for how to get in maybe a winger. Like I say, if Ishak becomes available, try and do it. But Gutierrez and Toney, or these bang average attackers, we are not going to do it. Arsenal at the level where we can only bring in quality players that can improve our team, not players that will just be there. No, you have to bring in the right quality, the right profile that can take us to the next level. And Ivan Toney or Gyökeres is not the right quality. Unfortunately, you can push and probe, they're not the right quality. So I'm tired of repeating myself, but we just have to combat the unfortunate narratives by being pushed by bigger platforms. We can't allow them to continue to have a field day pushing fake narrative just because he's soft spoken, he wears glasses, he looks like a nerd, he's white. It doesn't mean is making sense. In the grand scheme of things, doesn't make any tangible meaning. You have to back up your claims with objectivity, with real facts, and some sense. Your appearance doesn't mean nothing to someone like me. I don't care how eloquent you speak, how soft-spoken you are. If you are waffling nonsense, you are waffling nonsense. So, guys, like the video, very important. Subscribe, subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Let me know your opinion regarding the striker fear-mongering being pushed. Are you for them, or you are for sensibility? For me, if you are for them, explain to me why we should spend huge money on players that are just decent. I won't say for average. Players that are just decent. They will not move the needle. Last now objective. They will not. They are not better than what we have. And If you have alternatives that are better than what we have, let me know. Don't tell me about scoring statistics. I've debunked it. Oh, all we all need a goal scorer. No, by that logic, let's just go to any league and pick the highest goal scorer. By that logic, if you're shouting, "Oh, you don't need any player with tech," go to any league and pick the highest goal scorer. You can see you don't sound smart anymore. You look stupid. It's not by just going to pick any striker because they score certain number of goals. They have to fit your system, your playing pattern, and will they deliver in a tougher league? That's the question you have to ask yourself. So like the video one more time, subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Very important. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.